So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Driving through the middle. Well, that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Rooney tries to clear. Stojkovic. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Hazard. Now it's Batistuta. And he's being shifted off it. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Deftly away. That's a sharp pass. Almost half an hour in now. And that's aimed into the middle. And he's taking no chances there. Well timed, excellent interception. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Bernardo Silva. Oh, what a climb! And he's found the net! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Oh, that's fabulous. Messi, Bastoni goes sliding in. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bernardo Silva gets into some space. And he gets rid in a hurry.
There will be
Mbappe.
1 minute added time.
Pass somewhat off target. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second. Bernardo Silva, big chance! It's in! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And here's Neymar. Oh, it's come loose. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Short changes him with that pass. Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Swings it across. And he's quick to get it clear again. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Grimaldo. Triol. Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too.
And that has not gone well. And it's Stojkovic. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Into the last quarter of an hour. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's found a way through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Schneider. Kimmich. And it's Batistuta. And it's played in. And he's heaved it away. No way through. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard. Stojkovic. And it's Batistuta. Schneider has created one goal already. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And that will be the final act. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Please take all without the bins located.
You look back on the game. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Creole making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Pedri. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's been cut out, well played. Gavi. And Jamal. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Pedri. Balde cuts out the pass. Pedri. Distributed tidily. Pedri. Zubimendi. Koundé. Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Pedri. Looking to play him in. David Villa! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. So we're still where we started right now. Zubimendi. And it's Modric. Now it's Mbappe. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now that looks a decent ball. Look at the space here. Shot a goal! There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up.
That's rather hopeful. Keeper is right behind it.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Great run on the overlap here. Pedri. Camavinga gets over and intercepts. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Camavinga. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay. Great chance! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Pass somewhat off target. Gavi.
There will
Pedri.
be 1 minute added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that'll be the last act of the first half. How do we look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Anyone appearing intoxicated
Madrid go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution on the field. Number 11, David Villa. Number 3.
And the second half gets underway.
Coming on the field, number 21.
Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Pedri. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And Here's Sörloth. Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Pedri. Now it's Lewandowski. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Pedri. He's looking wide. And he's... Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Mbappe. De Jong. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Played out to the left flank. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that has been cleared. And they've got a throw. Now it's Pedri. Fired deep towards the back post. And that's the keeper's ball. Pedri. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Gavi. That has been slung wide. Just about up to 75 minutes. Can he get it through? And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's there to belt it away. Cross goes in there. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Modric. Casado calmly anticipates. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better.
Goes for a shot! And it's there! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could...
Rafael Leao!
Rafael Leao made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Kukçu. Messi. That's Kane. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Vardiol. Rice. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. He's picked his way through. Produces a cross. Van Dijk. And Akanji. And it's Messi. Now Mbappe. Still goalless at the moment. He's gone for goal! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Mignon gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he welcomes it in. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. And he's gone direct here. Messi. And it's Kane. He's having a go! Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Looking for the run. Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? Gets his head on it! Has another goal! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Rafael Leao. Nkunku. He's going for goal!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Akanji. Serginho. And here's Rafael Leao.
At a time.
Shot could be on. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Look, and again! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
He rises! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. Takes a shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And it's Nkunku. Estupinian. Nice control. Ball driven to... He gets big! Oh, the ball's... And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, no. A quite unbelievable miss.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Van Dijk. Oh no, this does not look good. Chance! Perfection from Pulisic! A finish of true class. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely
Rafael Leao! And that is faded wide.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Vardiol. And Akanji. Rice. And it's Serginho. Ball played for Kukçu. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Pulisic has a shot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Messi. Kane. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
He's tried one! Fantastic from Nkunku! He's got himself an absolute peach.
After 80 minutes,
And it is becoming almost too
8.
painful to watch.
Nkunku.
Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Taking place.
It's become a case of men against boys. Kukçu. Modric. he's going to be disappointed with that. Rafael Leao does really well to win the ball there. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well played. Fernandez. And it's Rabiot.
4 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
he's had a hit! Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top draw! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And there was his third, and that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be
Hello,
any more
everyone,
straightforward.
and welcome to
Win,
Old Trafford.
and they will do it. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. The action has already started. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him.
Big chance! We've got a goal! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. And he shoots! They've scored! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Pulisic! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
A case now of complete control. He's going for goal! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Pulisic. He is just caressing the ball. Rabiot. Oh, he's played it in low. Gvardiol. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Rabiot has crossed into the middle. Oh, important interception. Camavinga. There's the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that. Spread out to the left. Rafael Leao. He's got away. Decent chance! No mistake! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things looking... He's having a go! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Nkunku wins the duel this time. Not the most accurate pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's a good run down the right. Nkunku. Good ball, good take. He's having a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
The goal scorer!
2 goals. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Up he goes! Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pass somewhat off target. Davinta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, they can break here. Now it's Rafael Leao. Shoots! Crossing, and again! Once more against the woodwork. Played it again. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Camavinga. Here's Oyarzabal. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Takes on his marker. Nkunku takes a shot! Oh, almost a sixth!
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10.
Manchester
Mikel
United
Oyarzabal.
can now introduce the first of their
21.
substitutes.
Number 8. Messi. Coming on the field. Number 44. Fagioli. Number 17. Son Heung-min. Number 14. Federico Valverde.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have...
And a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Have beautifully policed that
There will be 1
midfield.
minute
The
at a
opposition
time.
have been handcuffed.
And that will be the final act. A win,
Hello, everybody,
a triumph,
and please
a
join me
time
in
to
wishing
crank up the music. Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both
Hello,
teams square
everybody,
up to
and
each other
welcome
with
to
fire
today's
in their
match.
eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically...
And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rabiot is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Nkunku! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Yaya Toure. And Serginho. Serginho going full tilt down the left. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good. And the finish! There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much. Real chance! Danger averted for now. An instinctive delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. He's picked his way through. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Estupiñán. Rabiot. De Winter. Now it's Pulisic. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And he's going to have his name taken. Pavlovic. Now Gabia. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. 30 minutes gone. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Modric. Decent chance! Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Can he finish?
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a pretty loose pass. Throw in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Raul. Oh, there's a probing ball. Goes looking wide.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the he's given it away. And it's half-time here. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change
And we'd like
at this
to
stage.
inform you now that the latest travel
It has
information
been
is
a
currently being
remarkable
displayed on the
contest,
screen.
decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Modric did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's let fly! And he has kept it out somehow!
Yaya Toure actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pavlovic goes sliding in. Tries from distance. He has hit that forcefully.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Pulisic. De Winter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in a great position here, and he's managed to get free. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
That's a really good execution, Peter, but you have to raise some serious questions about how he was allowed to take a touch like that.
Number 18, Raúl.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Number 6, De Bruyne.
Nkunku is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Gabia, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nkunku. Good ball, good take. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Hazard. Coming on
Intercepts
to
the
replace
throw.
him
That's
is
well read.
Number 4,
Rudiger cuts it out. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Mbappe. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. It's Son Heung-min! They want to be quick to recover. That's another chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Messi clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Mbappe. Coming on the field is number 21, Kai Havertz.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Yaya Toure. Serginho.
4 added minutes has
4
been indicated.
extra minutes added on. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. De Bruyne. And here's Havertz. Takes a shot. Keeper's not concerned by that. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Batistuta reaching three... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Batistuta! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's a throw. Stojkovic. Bastoni. Vinicius Junior chasing after it. Guardiol. Oh, he's found support out wide. Climbs up big! He's delivered all right! It's the moment they all wanted! A goal in his 100th game! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
There's the shot! And it's his score! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Somewhat off target. And it's Bernardo Silva. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now that's well seen too. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Ødegaard. Stojkovic. Now Ødegaard. And here's Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? And it's hoisted clear. Now this could be a chance. And he's had a hit. That's a half-decent try.
Ødegaard really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And that's been intercepted. And the referee brings the first half to a close. reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement, a 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And hostilities have resumed. Goes for a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And it's Ødegaard. Stojkovic. Rijkaard. Now it's Batistuta. Kimmich picks it up out wide. A header! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for it.
He's got tall. He arrived on cue, but fluffed his line.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Out to the right. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Played out towards the right wing. That's tidy. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's made its way to him. He's having a shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Batistuta being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, what they've got to...
And a chance! He has done it! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Bernardo Silva. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Vinicius Junior. Cleared without complication. Vinicius Junior, and he's got the beating of his man. Decent chance! No, it's wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that's nice. Short changes him with that pass.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Nice control. Looking to go deep. Ødegaard is there, and that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Just a quick request
That is
today for
Stita
everybody
on
to
the
please
score
kindly
sheet 3
remove any
times.
cards
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Mignon, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Played out towards the right wing. Pulisic gets into a good position. And that is masterful defending. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pulisic could move up a gear here. That ball looks a good one. He's picked his way through. He's free. Chance for a shot! And they've switched it over to the other side. Now it's Minamino. Still goalless. He's in a great position here. Spread out to the left. Modric defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Toma. Now it's Minamino. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's made its way to him. Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get... And again!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Aimed beyond the... Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Minamino deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
No, that was never going to make it. Japan looking to pass their way through. Mitoma. Oh, that's fabulous. Now this could be a chance. Nkunku, out to the left it goes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on. Pulisic! And he's done it! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah.
Kubo! Oh, the ball's right. Oh, what has happened here? And here comes the corner. Defending of the desperate variety.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That is lovely. They've got to be quick to recover this. That's good play. This looks promising. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Minamino was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries to pass it through. And the finish! He's got it all! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Minamino. And it's Kubo. Oh, Red, nice interception. And now the breakaway. Now it's Nkunku. Estupinian picks it up now. Terrific header! In for the pieces! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Rafael Leao, and he plays one through. Now it's... tries a shot! Well, that is remarkable.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Deftly away. Opts for safety. De Vinter. Rabiot. Now Pulisic. A probing pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Estupinian. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice looking ball. Pulisic. And the shot! And it's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Number 4.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, This isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Nice control.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Pulisic.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
De Winter. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
For support for our World Charity
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Paul Pogba. He could be a real game changer for this team, Peter. He's got the strength to hold off the...
That is Sluta! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
it's Nkunku. Aimed beyond the defence. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Gabia. Nkunku. And here's Batistuta. Real chance! Yes! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked.
It's Pele! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Pogba. Has a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Pogba clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Threads one in. He can run onto that. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. This looks promising. Looking to go deep. Pogba attempts a clearance. Modric. Camavinga. Played out towards the right wing. Chance here to counter. That looks a good ball through. He is through here. Produces a cross. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in plenty of space here.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. Lovely feet. Oh, facing up to it. Gets the shot away! Rafael Leao. And Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Rafael Leao with the cross. Donnarumma deals with that, nice and simple.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Pele. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Barcelona with this to equalise. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Pele. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, it's come loose. Takes a shot. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Pulisic. Coming on to replace him is
Barcelona get the ball rolling for the second period.
Silva.
Now it's Pele. Pele! Rabiot. De Vinter. Bernardo Silva. And it's Batistuta. Now it's Rafael Leao. Estupinian. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Batistuta. And he's got the beating of his man. Jikia gets rid without sophistication.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Batistuta. Coming on the field is number
Modric.
20, Darwin Núñez.
Rabiot purring through the gears. He is just caressing the ball. They've got to be quick to recover this. Modric. Nkunku given the lift of his goal. And it's Modric. Played through into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Gabbia defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Darwin. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Modric. He's in a great position here.
Rafael Leao really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hazard. That has been slung wide.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Núñez. Cross needs to be good. And that's the keeper's ball. Tries to pass it through. Spread neatly. One of his... Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Pelé takes the shot. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
All hands on deck for this one. And he's taking no chances there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Mbappe. That could spell trouble. And he's let fly. An attempt which, in hindsight... And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points. And it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any
Hello,
more
everybody,
straightforward.
and welcome to
Win,
today's
and
match.
they will do it. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Threads one in, and that has been clubbed away. Nkunku tries a shot! There it is! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen, the moment they made it happen. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important.
Real chance! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 13,
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, can he get onto this? That's a shade optimistic. Modric. Rabiot. That's a sharp pass. Can he get it through? That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nkunku.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Nkunku! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Nkunku clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Serginho. Opts for safety. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Oh, that was vital. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration...
Chance for a shot! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh, what a mistake! Now it's Pulisic. Back in once
3
more.
minutes at a time.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. The ball has bounced loose now. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Substitution for Red Bull Bragantino, number 11, Messi. Coming on the field is number 9, Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
Howson makes the interception. Looking for the run. Now a Droll. Now, can they get him away? It's Van Basten! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Succumbs to the pressure. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Estupinian cuts it out. And they can counter here. Bergkamp. Darwin can be a real threat inside the box. Mendes powering forward here. Raul. And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Nunez with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold. And he's being shifted off it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he's in on goal. Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. He's had it taken off him. Kukçu really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And it's made its way to him. Now, what about this cross? And that was very necessary. Into the last 5 minutes. Serginho with the clearance. Estupinian. Oh, that's fabulous. Hangs
There will
one
be
in.
1 minute added time.
And that will be the final act. A win,
And now,
a
all
triumph,
members of the
a
crowd,
time to
I'd
crank
like
up
to
the
ask-
music. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin, a delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bergkamp. Now, can they get him away? Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's shifting through the gears here. En-Nesyri has been caught there, it's a foul. And they've got rid. And it's Amrabat. Aguirre. Neither side yet able to find the net. Unahi. Crosses it in. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Brahim Diaz. And now they can spring out of defence. He's on it, can he get away? There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Torres. Back to the keeper it goes.
Morocco really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And he's forced to go back. Amrabat. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Punched away. Played back in. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did.
And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Flings in across. Up he goes! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And now he has two. Morocco are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Over to the left. Gets to show off his quick feet. Unahi. Amrabat. Unahi. Played out to the left flank. It's a good... Oh, smashing header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's played in. Bergkamp. That's really well manoeuvred. Knocks it into space. David Villa. Oh, that's nice. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Villa. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Ziyech. Unahi.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And it's Diaz. Long ball looking to counter. And he's had it nicked away. Brahim Diaz. Unahi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Just a quick announcement.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I've always liked the look of Hakim Ziyech, Peter. He's got all the qualities you expect in players of his ilk, whether it's passing, going past players, end product, but it's the way he does it with such efficiency, and then he comes up with those...
It's a mighty effort! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Morocco have reclaimed it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
David Villa.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, good ball! And Torres! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. And Nasiri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Can he get it? Tries a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
So it is still 0-0. Ziyech, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now this could be a chance. That has been slung wide. Shoots! It's in! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Succumbs to the pressure. Camavinga. Spread out to the left. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for the run. Unahi. 5 minutes till the break. It's En-Nesyri. He's shifted it to the flank. Can he latch on to this? It is a corner. Cleared without complication. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end. But defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to
Chance for a shot! And that's off target. Now it's Villa. In with the challenge.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Hakimi. Hakimi. He's found a way past. And it's Hakimi. Cross from Hakimi. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Now it's En-Nesyri. Hakimi. Nicely weighted ball. Hakimi plays it in. And he was quick to get it clear again. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a goal kick. Bergkamp will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, shooting chance! He scored!
Well, we've just seen a picture-perfect pass, if ever there was one. Everything about it was right. The weight, the timing, it was just begging to be put away.
After 70 minutes is number 4, David Villa. David Villa.
So the first moment of real significance.
David Villa.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Amrabat. And this is Ziyech. Up he goes! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now, can they get him away? Look, oh, smashing header! Should have equalised.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's whipped. Oh, what a... Oh, he's hit the bar! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Palmer. Now it's Llorente. David Villa.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mazraoui. And that is as far as it goes. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
And
David
now,
Villa
I'd just
taking
like to
in the...